Hello, YouTube. Good morning. Kimmy Fortune here, and I am out and about to do some shopping. I gotta pick up some supplies for the studio, and I think I'm going to head out now. I think I'm gonna head home first. And fix my face a little bit. But I have not still received mailing information for the lady who won the Vera Bradley bag in the giveaway. So that is now a voided situation. And I'm sorry for her loss. But she really should have abided by the rules and sent me the information that I needed in order to send her what she needed or what she wanted. But I am out here. It's a beautiful day. It looks like it's like 65 degrees today. And I'm going to make my way out to the supply store. This supply store is one of my favorite places to shop for supplies for the nail salon. There's actually two, but I think I like Y&B the best. So I will be heading out that way. It's about 30-35 minutes away from the shop. And I think I want to go home before I head out that way because I do have stuff in my car. I did go to Big Lots, and I bought a bunch of stuff from Big Lots. So I need to take that stuff home. And I went to Home Depot this morning. Baxter's with me. And I got a lot of stuff that both to do my yard. But I really need to pick up my supplies. I probably shouldn't even go home. I probably should just head out that way now and get it over with because I do have, I'm going to do that. I'm going to head right over to pick up my supplies, and then I will go home and unbag all the stuff I got from Big Lots and from Home Depot. Now where I have to go is quite a ways. So I need to go ahead and get that done. And then I'm gonna roll the windows up because all that air sound is coming in. I'm having on this mask because Kimmy doesn't have her teeth in. And that's why I wanted to go home and fix my face. But I'm going to go ahead and do what I got to do without my smile right now because it's not around the corner. Like I said, it's a few minutes away, about 35 minutes away. And I gotta take several freeways. I just took one, I'm changing to two, and then I have to change to a third freeway. so it's not around the corner. And they're open from Sunday to Thursday. They're not open Friday and Saturday. So I could have went yesterday, but I ended up having the twins so that my daughter can do some work on her new home. And the twins and I and the other kids, we hung out outside all day. It was nice. I pulled out my patio furniture. I'm looking at new umbrellas and seat cushions this year. Or even a pergola or a steel top gazebo to go on the patio. More permanent type situation. I'm looking at doing that. Because I bought a black umbrella, a small umbrella to go over the grill. I seen that Amazon had a barbecue grill canopy that you can buy to break the sun off while you're grilling. Because I'm a summer baby, but I cannot stand that blazing, scalding heat. Because I am a diabetic, and that blazing heat and diabetes do not mix. So that's what it is today. Uh-oh, this truck is throwing rocks. Uh-oh, Lord. FedEx truck throwing rocks. I can't afford nobody busting out my window. I already got a crack in it because I let my daughter use my car while her truck was being repaired, and she dogged it out, cracked the windshield, ran over something, tore the underbody plastic cover out from under there, cracked the front bumper, knocked the plate holder off, and then smoked in my car, so it smelled like a whole ashtray. I know not to come back this way. I'm going to take Telegraph, because this stop and go on that side is bad, and it looks like it's starting to fill up on this side. But Kimmy is here, and I probably have some stuff that I need to go ahead and upload that I recorded. I could take 8 Mile. That's a lot of lights and stuff, but I think that'll be better. I think I'm going to take the 8 Mile road up off the freeway. Because that's probably where I'm going to come back anyway. Because they're doing so much construction on our freeways that it's just backed up, you know. And they tell you in the morning, leave early, be prepared for construction, and you better leave early. So I had a pretty prosperous day. I worked on the yard, 7 vinyl windows, 7 windows, and it's $4,777. I need to call them and ask them about the rolling security shutter. 5920300. I'm going to call them about that because my son's been he's had 2 break-ins. One late last year and one already this year into the restaurant. So we need them shutters. There's some air in here. Me and my dog gonna be hot. I went by to pick up my car, my truck. It's still not ready. That irritates my soul. They've had my truck for 2 weeks. And they ain't done nothing to it. Because I'm demanding that they fix my stuff and don't play with me. Because how you gonna sell a truck? I don't care if it's winter, summer, whenever you sell a vehicle off a lot, you should check everything, every issue that it might have and list it and give the buyer an opportunity to decide if they want to deal with it. Because there are limit laws. I didn't buy it as is. But I think the guy did some kind of slick stuff because what he did was, instead of me buying it through the lot, he went and registered to himself and then sold it to me. Because I wasn't paying all those fees. So he was cutting out those fees for me at the same time. You were selling a car that you didn't even go over. You didn't put it on the machine. You don't even know what's going on with the car. The whole situation with this guy is, in October last year, I put a deposit on a gray Traverse. And then stuff happened. Finances went crazy, and I couldn't get it in the manner that I wanted to. So, I talked to him, and he said, "Oh, don't worry, we still have it. Nobody's driving it. It's there when you're ready to get it." So, when I go to finally get the car, which was the next year in February. So I put the deposit in October, December, January, February. I went and picked the car up. Or it might have been January. I'll look at my receipt to know, but he told me he had the car, right? So when I went to pick up the car, or I went to buy the car, finished paying for the car, because he already had my deposit for a while. He told me that the car was gone because it had been a long time and he couldn't hold it because it was a private seller that was selling the car. And so I'm like, well, what are you going to do? You give me my money back, my deposit back. Because we don't have a non-refundable agreement. You can give me my deposit back and I can go somewhere else with this money that I have. Oh no, he didn't want to do that. Oh no, I got you. I got a car for you. I got it. Same thing you want. You wanted the Traverse. You want the 3 rows because of the kids. So he's like, well, I got this car so you can come and look at it, drive it. I drove it. It wasn't doing much, it was okay. But when I went to buy it, the mechanic there told me, he was like, because he's friends with my brother, he was like, well, you're going to need new tires, because I seen him put air in them tires 3 times. So I'm like, that's fine. New tires, okay, I can do that. I'm like, anything else? No, not that he didn't know, because he wasn't part of the deal, so he didn't know that there was a major issue with the car. So I got the car home. I drove it home. It was on E. So I drove it up to the gas station. And I noticed that when you put gas in that car, and then you turn the car back on, it takes a while to turn back on. I don't know, like the fuel injection system's not working, or it's sensors. These new cars got all these, it's a computer, and those computers act up, you can be in major trouble with that mess. So, then the oil thing, like, comes on saying low oil pressure, turn engine off. Like, you ain't got time for nothing but to turn this engine off because there's no oil. So I checked the oil. I didn't see that there was even any oil in the car. So I put oil in the car. My brother told me put 2 quarts in the car because you don't want to overfill it just in case. So I did that. And then I was good. There was something else going on with the car. Like, the radio kept jumping to aux. It would stop the radio and the aux would jump on. Like, okay, what is it doing? So there's a whole lot of issues with sensors in that car. But then that stopped after a while. The reverse camera in the rearview mirror wouldn't work. It was all lines through it. The screen was terrible. So I went up there to get that fixed. And that oil light started coming back on again. Turn engine off. Like, urgent type thing. So I went up there to get that straight. They checked it. They put oil in it. And it was good. But I noticed when I complained about that rear view camera, he was like, put it in reverse. I was in park, I put it in reverse. That camera came on clear as day, like I was sitting up there lying or something. I'm like, oh my God. And the camera's been working ever since. And some people are saying, well, but those kind of cars, when you run completely out of gas, it throws everything off. Well, I think those sensors and stuff need to be reset. Because it's causing me stress. I got the vehicle to transport my grandkids. I don't want my grandkids in a car that's going to have issues and break down. It's about to be summer. This heat ain't going to be playing with nobody. And I'm not going to be out here suffocating. So, that's what they had the car for. Plus, I took the car after I went to get the oil. I had, AutoZone put it on their machine. that machine said timing chain and sensors and all that. So I took the document up to him like, hell, you sold me a car that need a whole timing chain? That's a major SHIT. They were like, oh, no, that's not what it is. I don't know. You don't know. And my brother said it would sound like a chain was loose, like somebody slipped a chain. I would have heard that, but the car was quiet and it rode really well. So that was probably a sensor too. But I'm hoping that this oil light situation is just a sensor. Because I just need stuff to be right. I need it to be right. Oh, I see a Molly Maid truck. I heard of them, but I didn't know they were still in existence. They come and clean for you. Yes. But that's the issue with the vehicle. I'm really concerned about that low oil pressure turn engine off. And it only does it like after I've been driving for a while and I'm idle. Like I'm sitting out in front of school waiting on the kids, the car running. That low oil sensor will come on, turn car off. So it's got to be a sensor because we have checked the oil, and the oil, they even did an oil change, new filter and everything. So it's a sensor, and now the guy, the mechanic, well, who's going to pay me? I'm not paying y'all nothing, not a quarter. Y'all going to be paying me if I have to get an attorney. Because there's nothing that I signed, agreed to take a car as is with all the little stuff that's going on with it. And I like the car, and it got attached to the little car. The babies ain't crazy about it because it's not like the van where it has the TV monitors and stuff in it, where they can watch Blue's Clues while we ride. Because they are little angels when Blue's Clues is on in the ride. But if they're not, Blue's Clues not on, oh, they want a bottle, they want to get out the seat, they want to look out the window, they screaming and hollering. It's like, I'm going to have to get some, if I'm keeping that truck, I'm going to have to get a video system put in there. Because them babies need to be occupied with what they like. But that's Kimmy's issues this morning. And it is now almost 12 o'clock. I'm going to try and call these people about my pay, about my money before 12. If not, I can't get to them till 1. So, have a wonderful, blessed, prosperous, peaceful, and safe day. From Kimmy Fortune to you. Kimmy Fortune's looking to save your fortune, and I will be back with my haul from Big Lot and from Home Depot. Have a great day. I'll see you later.